Hello, this is Alan. I'll create some kind of nickname for my channel sometime. But anyways, I just wanted to post a video of what my current projects is, what my two L959 WL Toys Wave Runner Buggy. Well, there's my son's. Just put some oiled filled shocks on there. I just actually finished putting this RedCat 1/10 scale wing on here. I bought off eBay that was previously drilled for something else, and my screws just happen to fit almost perfectly in there. Looks pretty good. Have some wheels. My son has some white wheels that he picked out for his, and we also have a white canopy coming for it. I picked out some blue. Pretty cheap, but nice. Actually, I want to give a shout out to, what is it, FoPower, something like that, from eBay. Very good seller. I actually, when I bought my first rims, the blue ones for my buggy, they came with these little bitty tires on there that actually looked like they had very good tread on them. So I contacted the seller, told him I didn't like the tires. He actually sent me a little bit bigger version that I thought was going to be a little bit bigger than my factory wheels, which suck really bad because there's no foam whatsoever, and it's kind of an odd size. I also want to give out a shout out to Kevy on YouTube, and I had his information and I accidentally closed it. Oh well, I'll add it on the description box. There's actually my buggy. It is broken, still waiting on the pieces to come in from China that are now back ordered for some reason. I actually bought some rear shock replacement shocks that are actually in this bag that come bent, leaking oil. That was lovely. Just have some odds and ends stuff. Bought me a little light set from, what is it, banggood.com. Pretty cool little 3mm light set that I'm going to hook up. I got some more lights coming. I'm going to put in here 5mm. Sorry, I can't talk today. This is my very first hobby grade truck that I bought for my son, actually, for his birthday last year. And now it was for my 5-year-old. Now it's for my 2-year-old. And tell you, I'm very impressed with this little bitty truck. It's amazing how tall grass this thing can go through. At the moment, the whole back pinion gear got stripped out, and what is that called, the spur gear stripped out. So I changed the pinion gear to a bigger one, not so good. Fixed it to where at least the front wheels will, my little 2-year-old can still run it with just the front wheels, but doesn't do too good because it has too much power and it just hops around like a front wheel drive vehicle does. This is something I picked up from my mom. My nephews broke it, I guess. Drove it just very few times. I actually think it's kind of cool. Haven't seen very many like this one before. I know Walmart has a cheaper version. Just wish I had a remote control to even test it out. Show you here. Nope. Old camera, not going to focus. Not going to focus, is it? You just are not going to focus. Crap. Anyways, it says it's a 49.860 megahertz. Can't find nothing for it. Actually, I really like these tires. Wish I could mod them, put them on my buggy. See, that would actually look very cool if it was on the buggy. They're nice and big, give it a little bit of lift. It's soft, kind of hard plastic. Wouldn't get very good traction on it, but it'd be good to play it around on the gravel road that I live on. But this is my main project that I want to do. I want to figure it out, how to get this working. Still have the battery and the remote control. Everything still works on it. I actually tried selling it, but for some reason, I don't know what my little 2-year-old, well at the time he was 1, did. He pulled out the antenna to the remote, which is over there in the rest of the bin pile, my junk pile. I reattached that to the remote. It'd be nice if I showed you the truck. I reattached it. It works within like 5-10 feet, but it's intermittent. So I just want to try to create a hobby grade level, toy level. Actually, I want to put some lights up here. Kevy did. Millard. I think that's how 86 or something, or 68. I think that's his YouTube channel. But my plans are to keep the factory battery, solder connectors. Actually, I have the connectors that I bought, some JST or whatever they're called connectors that I bought that I want to try to wire up here, and then put my ESC in here, and then I have to figure out something for a servo. Has the, you know, the cheap little motor. Not sure how I can convert that. I have to get in there still. And then this was a very fun card, cheap Walmart, you know, pickup. Was it Big Time Muscle or whatever? Oh, this camera just doesn't want to focus. It just all of a sudden quit. I took it apart, gave up on it, tired of messing with it. This one actually is very fun too, but doesn't seem like it has as much power as the Camaro. But this one actually still works, it's just squeaky. And my kid stepped on the remote and broke off one of the little things. I have to try to modify to get it to work again. But I actually wouldn't mind upgrading this into some type of hobby grade. I actually have some motors from a little 124 scale new bright truck that I took apart, and something else, some other little kind of toy. And I have the boards. I thought I could just try to wire up and get this thing working somehow, but yeah, that's not working. Still trying to figure out how I can get this thing going. I know the handle's broken, this part's broken, the dude's missing. But be another little toy for my 2-year-old to tear up. Get him, have him a couple of different toys he can play with while we are playing with that hobby grade stuff. Well, he also has this little truck too. Anyways, I guess that's kind of my first rant of everything, my hopes and dreams that I want to do. Actually, yeah, you see I'm actually in a little storage room. Don't have no nice big fancy house. This is actually where I keep all my junk. Let's see, do I have anything else over here? No, that's where I hide all my stuff. I got a couple of little things in here. This is actually a very fun little car we picked up from overseas when we went over there. We go over there all the time, a little VW. See, my kids have really beat it up. Somehow the wires came loose from the PCB board or whatever the heck you call it, from the rear engine, and it doesn't work. And can't figure out, one of them is completely missing. But my charger, battery, all my remote controls. That's another thing. I sent in my RedCat because I had an issue with the PCB board. They sent me another remote that's basically brand new. And I seen one online like this, same thing, digital 2.4 sports 2.4 digital proportional RC system. Wish there was some kind of, what is that called? Receiver that would work with these, because I have an extra remote lying around. Of course, if I could sell it, I would, but oh well. Same with these. Wish there was something. Wish I knew for sure if this was the same as the what is that, Spectrum radio system. Wish I knew if they actually worked with their receivers. It kind of sucks having to buy these cars and then you have a nice radio. That's actually a nice radio. It gives very good distance on these little buggies. And of course these are not the waterproof version whatsoever. As you can see, my son's I modified with some windows on the side. I actually can't see very good. Oh, there you go. Took all the canopy off and modified to put a windshield. I actually have a piece I stick down. I put this down inside that cap, stuck a piece in there. Although it kind of got a little warm, but you still get a little airflow. Another junk drawer. I have stuff everywhere. Now I'm starting to get into this hobby grade stuff. Starting to get a lot of parts, but unfortunately not much works. But anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Really appreciate it. I do plan on starting to get a couple more videos posted here within the next couple months between babysitting my son and between watching my son and school, online schooling, and just life in general, doing all the activities with my 6-year-old. Thinking about trying to do, I don't really want to upgrade too much. I don't really like upgrading that much stuff, other than like when I bought this truck actually from a RedCat dealer on eBay. I had a rear broken hub and missing a dog bone, and I bought it for, what was it, like just under $90, which wasn't that bad. So I bought a bearing kit. I actually have a bearing kit in this already. I have the blue rear hubs. Actually the brushless system that I got is kind of it's like a pink. Actually I have it up on the computer, don't I? Yeah, there it is. Don't know if you can see that. It's one of these things. Boy, this thing is just crap. It's looks like Bully Storm, 17.5 brushless motor, 60A ESC program card. I don't know, I guess I was actually just wanting to buy a new ESC for this waterproof one with a low, what is it called, low voltage cutoff for the LiPo, but I ended up getting such a good deal on that on the auction that I guess I'll just get in trouble for wasting my money on that. Even though I just bought and installed this, what is it, Atomic, get off there, I hate you messing up the Atomic Fireball 15D modified brushed motor. Seems to be very powerful. Says it can handle up to 11.4 or 11.1 volts. Excuse me. Of course, I put the heat sink on there. Even though when I tested it out the other night after I got this and charged it, this was so hot. The ESC seemed so hot it burnt my fingers. This wasn't even hardly warm at all. But for some reason, I think I have this switched around, put in there back. I gotta figure it out, because it seems like more power goes in reverse than it does in frontwards, and even when I switch it on the remote, it still doesn't seem to be working correctly. So another one of the issues that I have, learning about this hobby grade stuff in general, just learning it up, and it sucks because I paid. Hate quoting prices because it changes daily, and then if you find one on auction you can get it for dirt cheap sometimes. Probably I think I paid close to $30, maybe it's $25 just for that motor, and it's only been, I did a break-in of 15 minutes at low speed straight out of the package, checked the brushes, everything looked like it was okay, stuck the little brushes back in there, or whatever the things are called on the top, and then installed it, and then tried it with my stock 1800 battery, and it just yeah, that battery's, well, it did good with the factory motor that was in there. It was actually very quick, I think, powerful. Just testing it in the house, it didn't seem like it just had enough. And then I bought a higher mAh battery, which just, I don't know. It was good. 6800 mAh. I actually have it. It's still brand new. I charged it. I don't know. I think it was just the old engine that I had in there, and then when I put the new one in there, I don't know. I guess I just didn't think that it was powerful enough. Actually, I need to sell that and try to get some money back. It has a charger with it. I don't know. If you watch this, you're interested in it, post. Actually, I can show you. It's over here in a bag. Over here in my bag of stuff. See, here's the factory RedCat battery. Uh-oh. Looks like I get a surprise because I was too loud while someone was knocking. Hi, little man. Here we go. Yeah, that. The battery. Yeah. So this is 7.2 volt. What is that? 7.2? Oh, I thought it was 7.4. Okay. 6800 nickel metal hydride rechargeable battery pack, made from China. Bought it from China, shipped over here from China. Got a decent deal on this. I think I paid like 25 bucks for this and the charger that came with it. If anyone's interested in if I post this, just comment. Let me have your info. I'll sell it to 15 dirt cheap, plus probably whatever shipping is. Okay, well, that's it. I'm gonna get off here, especially since my little one just woke up. Thanks, subscribe. As I was saying, hopefully I have a couple videos coming up again. Probably gonna take another 3 weeks before I get that motor in. I want to get some new shocks, obviously, for mine, some upgraded shocks. The only thing about these is I had to put the factory springs on, because when this came, it's so big, the black springs that came on it, it wouldn't work properly. I'm hoping I don't have no clearance issues with the rear. Well, I had those new ones that I bought, but they don't fit because it's bent a little. At this plastic piece on the end. I don't have no replacement plastic pieces. I don't know, maybe be able to reuse this. I don't know nothing about no shock stuff yet. I still have to learn about that. Anyways, for the third time, I'm going to sign off. And God bless. Hope to see you on another video.